Steve wasn't able to come today because he is not reliable, and he says it's his grandma's birthday and they have an all-day party, which I don't quite believe. Hey, how are you?
We're doing this documentary on Steve because we feel he has an issue with trying to get out of the house, and he doesn't like to really communicate with people other than through the computer.
The root of Steve's problem is himself. I think he gets in his own way. I kind of think he wants to improve, but at the same time, he doesn't want to make an effort to do so.
My name is Steven Karabanchak. I am 22 years old and I live in Edison, New Jersey. I go on a lot of social websites hoping to meet new people, such as MySpace, Facebook, are two I'm usually on.
Steve has a habit of going onto Facebook and MySpace and stalking girls that he either barely knows or some that he doesn't even know at all. One time, I have a cousin that's, my friends thinks attractive or whatnot. He never met her. Steve never met her. And she comes over for Thanksgiving and she's like, oh, well, yeah, one of your friends keeps talking to me on Facebook. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you know his name? She didn't know it. Immediately, light bulb went off. It's got to be Steve. Sure enough, Steve went and just stalked my cousin and added her and talked to her and used my name in it. So it made me look kind of bad.
As far as women go, I haven't gotten a hug or a kiss.
Well, female gender in Steve pretty much goes like this. He had one, I guess, girlfriend when he was younger, and that's pretty much, he never really did anything with her, of course. It was just a girl he liked, and however that. And nowadays it's just, seems like Steve just goes around and stalking people on the internet.
Well, one time I had one of my friends come over. She's a female, pretty good looking, but very easy to get along with. And she kept trying to get conversation with Steve, and Steve just sat there in the corner curled up. And every time she asked him a question, he would give a one-word response. And it's like, do you go to college? And he'd say yes. A normal person would be like, yeah, I go to Rutgers. He just said yes. So then she had asked the other question, well, where do you go? And then what do you go for? And so forth. And it was just a disaster. And even she pulled me aside afterward, and she never normally does this. And she said, you really got to help him. So that's when I knew it was real bad.
We've been trying to give all the support we can throughout the years, and it just seems nothing's working right now, and we really need to find some way of getting him to do other things other than sitting on the computer all the time.
I think the thread that ties me and Steve together is the fact that we've known each other our whole lives. And, he comes over every day. He lives across the street. Our families are tight. So, like I said, I don't want to see the kid suffer. And, you don't want to see your family member suffer. If your family member needs a kidney, you give up your other kidney for him. They need blood, you donate blood for him. Steve needs someone to have his back.
Well, Gary's always there for me. Any time that I need something or questions, he's always there for me. Can't wait to, if I wouldn't say it, but he's there. I think that Gary and Matt are really good friends, and I'm really happy I have their support.
Steve's been trying to date this girl for a while. If he ends up dating her, I think it'll help him a lot. Personally, he sees how happy I am with my girlfriend right now, and I think that makes him want a girlfriend even more. Because every time he talks to me, he's just asking, like, oh, how is it? How do you enjoy it? Yeah, I do think him having a relationship will help him, tenfold. I think it's necessary at this point in his life.
I hope he succeeds for his sake, but we'll see how things turn out, how he handles himself when he gets in there.
I'm winging it, so that should be interesting. Hey, what's
You want to order?
Yeah. I just want a soup, a wonton soup. Give me large. To go though.
How are you doing?
What?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You? Busy? What have you been up to?
Exams?
Exam still?
Yeah.
How many courses you taking?
Like 7?
7. Almost done?
You have a lot of...
family something, right?
I mean, with their degree though.
Huh?
Are you close to being finished?
Oh, no, I still have a year.
A year? I'm done in June.
Oh, that's chicken. You're Erica, right?
I think it's time he steps up right there.
Somebody? You're working now, right?
Yeah, I work. You still work every night?
Like 2 days.
2 days? When are your exams over?
Huh?
When are your exams over? What?
Like in May.
Why don't we go out? I mean, after your exams.
I might have rotations.
What?
Rotations?
Well, after that then.
Rotations. Hi, Matt.
Is it Jonestown chicken and shrimp? Jonestown chicken and Is it Jonestown chicken or Jonestown shrimp? Yeah.
Well, after that we could do something.
We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna have time.
You gonna get a phone?
I will, I guess.
All right, in May I'll come back then.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Bye. Damn. Let's fucking go. Oh, it was like a no, but it was like I'm busy, so. Kind of bad timing. I'm coming back in May. Part 2. To be continued. Blinding ass sun. Do, 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 do.